41 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. And today on the hill, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Oh, very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Lane Thomas leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
Severino. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. Way high. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The wind of the pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. In the air, out towards right center. On the move. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Citi Field. Today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And he deals. Francisco Lindor at the plate and takes high there.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And another ball.
Reno.
That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Now batting Jonathan Davis. That one finds the corner. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Juan Soto. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Davis headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second with one away. Here's Jack Peterson. Into center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
And here is C.J. Cron. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that one clips the corner.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Man at second. Just off the inside edge.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man on second, 2 down. Got it by him for the K. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Second inning set to go. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit hard, that gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is good. The
And now
second
it's
baseman,
Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Severino kick steals. And he hits a ground ball right side. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The Nationals trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. On the ground to third. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Third baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away. And you've got to produce at the big league level.
Righty delivers. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, Just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That's towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Severino back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Severino, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 2-seamer. Soto makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth,
Here's Cody Hosey.
number 6, Cody Hosey.
Just missed. One down, base is empty. That misses. And that's ball 2. The line to kick the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Nats down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. That's inside. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor in plenty of time to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. So the batting order turns over. Lane Thomas the next to hit. Popped up. Acuna under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail here 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Looking for his first big league hit right here. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Ball one there. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Francisco Lindor. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan Davis.
And next for the Mets, Jonathan Davis. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Queens as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. The pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. And that's a fair ball.
The batter.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Sliced hard but foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. At the belt and fires. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And here it comes. Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
runners at the corners. Nobody out. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Gallo. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Left-hand hitter waits. And fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stepping in, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Mets up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
This to center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Doubled his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. In the air out to center. Has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Nats leave a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto. And a pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jock Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under this one. Makes the catch. 1 down. C.J. Cron will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the zone,
No ball.
Strike one.
Strike.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next offering is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now that's the third baseman.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far.
When I bust, I school you. They throw rocks and hide behind the computer.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Ando desacatado en busca de una mala para robarla y a la casa llevarla para darle. Ando desacatado en busca de darle un ratico en la sala. Se desacate conmigo, cape una seta. ¿Qué va a hacer? Mala, mala. Ella tiene novio y como quiera me lo jala. Cuando se receta el Windows soy que se lo instala. Y que ¿qué va a hacer? Yo no tenga ni que llamarla, mala. Hoy.
We go to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. Adams measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now the 0-1. Slider for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swung on, belted. Soto raging back towards the wall. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Dylan Cruz digs in now. Flied to right his first time. The Mets leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2. Cody Hosey digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing. He went. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch. And that is that. Here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes a pitch. Upstairs. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
And now Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they hold the 2-0 lead. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Lane
The
Thomas.
designated hitter, Lane Thomas.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out there to center, Davis under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. 1 for 2. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Whips it to first on the run. And the bunt doesn't work out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco.
Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. The punch out there. Now one away.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Davis, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Bounce to third. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's two away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Runner takes off. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Hit in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. Mets leave one. They're up 2-0. We go to the top of the seventh, and now it's Joey Gallo. Severino back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Second baseman,
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Mets trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the second game of the series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. stays alive. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for New York, C.J. Cron. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Gallo drifts towards it. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, third base.
And next for the Mets, Brett Baty.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you. When I bust, I school you. They throw rocks and hide behind the computer. It's yellow tape and white chalk.
Inside, just missed. That one to first. Gallo takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Sands comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for two. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under him to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Davis. There's the strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one ripped. And no one can get there. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Juan Soto down. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Jock Peterson. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Two down, nobody on.
3 balls.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cruz on his way over. Squeezes it. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. And that drops in for a strike. Severino still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That's a base hit.
Now batting. The center
Man at
fielder.
first, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Cody Hosey digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting. Designated hitter. Lane Thomas.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Lane Thomas. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. Nationals lead 1. Still 8-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll in to the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Sims.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The pitch. Crone stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
And he deals.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Sims, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that,
they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kicks and fires. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Baden over at first with one away. Going 2 now, and they'll do it again. Righty delivers, swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That's a slider for a strike. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the right field. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, Josiah Gray.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
And the right-hander back to work.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Abrams, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. A gigantic blast. his second home run of the series, and they've got their first run. It's 8-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher now, David Robertson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Pinch hitter coming on. Dylan Floro. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. The Nationals down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Dylan Floro with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. That clips the corner. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The pitch. Got it. And that'll do it.
That was pretty close one until that huge seventh inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.